Now then, if someone was to come to you, right, and say, in 4 years' time, Steve, in 4 years' time, I am going to make you an Olympian. I am going to make you an Olympic medalist at the 2012 Olympic Games. Would you laugh in their face? Would you? I know you might be thinking, well, no, Steve, I work in a sporting background. But if you didn't, if you worked in an office and someone came to you and said that, I'm sure you would take it with a pinch of salt, wouldn't you? Well, that kind of thing has actually happened to a maths teacher, 29-year-old Natasha Hunt. Not the kind of likely background you'd expect for a future Olympian to come from. But that situation's arisen. Natasha is part of a rather unique experiment and is here to tell us all about it. Afternoon, my love. How are you?
Hello, I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, ridiculously bright and breezy for this time on a Tuesday evening. So you're part of this unique experiment then, I believe.
I am,
I make
yes.
you sound like you're in the science lab.
Bit of a guinea pig.
Yeah, exactly. Tell us more about it.
I was in the gym pretending to look like I was doing something and chatted to one of the instructors there at Wave Leisure called Rob, and he said, I wonder if it's nature or nurture, if you can take someone who's never done anything and find something that they could be really good at and train them as an athlete would train for 4 years and how far you could get them. So I went away, thought about it and thought, quite like to give that a go. So I went back and said, why don't we?
So this really is based on a simple equation, really. Natural bodily abilities plus dedication to training and expert coaching equals success, you'd hope.
Well, yes, that is the idea, but I don't know what natural abilities I have. That's the big sticking point. It's whether or not we can hone those over 4 years.
So all of this came from a conversation in the gym when you were pretending to exercise.
Yes.
Don't worry, wink, nudge, Natasha. When was this then? When did this happen?
Oh, this was, it'll be 2 years in July that we first had the conversation.
So you're 2 years down the line now. Have you started training?
8 months. 8 months of training now.
Oh, right,
yeah.
okay.
We did a lot of talking about it, sitting down, drinking tea.
That sounds like producer Shahid. Right, what we're going to do on the show today? Well, let's just put our feet up and have a drink here and decide.
Yes, the first year was very easy.
Yeah. So with regard to what exactly you are training to do, what is it?
Modern pentathlon, so it's the 5. It's running, swimming, shooting, fencing and show jumping.
Right, I would have chosen bowls probably, or something a little more easy.
Something sedate.
Pentathlon, yeah. I mean, what made you choose that? Or were you driven into it?
No, I'm quite tall, and so things like gymnastics, anything like that, no good for me because I have no coordination like that. But being tall helps with running and swimming and riding and fencing because you've got longer arms, and it appealed. I get bored easily, and I thought, well, 5 things.
Well, I hope you don't get bored easily when you've got a fencing foil in your hand.
Absolutely not. No.
Yeah. So what are you already good at now then?
Not really good at any of them because, like I say, I'm starting from scratch.
Right.
So I'm now getting to the stage. The first 6 months were just training to get fit enough in order to train. Because when I first started running, I could run 3 minutes and then walk 2. I was really unfit. So now I'm fit enough to actually train properly. It's all a million miles an hour now, and now I've got to start thinking about doing my first competitions of things.
Yeah.
And I've never competed, so it'll be a bit of an eye-opener and a bit of a steep learning curve.
Yeah, will you have to then get to a certain level to actually catch the eye of Olympic coaches, Natasha?
Yes, but not this year.
Right.
I've got a bit of time for that.
That's a couple of months before 2012 comes around, I would imagine.
It'll be in the last year and a half.
Yeah. What do the kids at your school think? Because I presume whilst you're doing all this training, you're still teaching.
I am still teaching, yeah. When I first started training, like I said, I was incredibly unfit and I was a stone heavier. And when they first heard about it, they sort of looked at me and went, "You run? No way!" And I thought, "Oh, thanks." But they didn't believe it. I don't know what they thought. I guess they think teachers go home, mark their books, and that's it. But now that they're actually seeing a difference and hearing about it more, they're like, "Oh, that's really cool. Are you going to the Olympics, miss? I'm like,
Hopefully, if I'm good enough.
hopefully, yeah, fingers crossed.
It's funny you said that they think teachers don't have an extra life, because I used to teach, you see, and I'm convinced that some of the kids thought at the end of the day you get wheeled into the science cupboard
Of
and
course.
someone puts a blanket over you.
Yep, dust you down in the morning. That's what the
That's
janitors
right.
are for.
Yeah, and wheels you back out for the next lessons the next day.
Yeah.
So do you genuinely believe then that you could take on and beat professional Olympic athletes?
I think that with the right dedication, the right headset, there's no reason why I couldn't stand a chance. If you're willing to put the work in, then I don't see why it couldn't be done.
I can see that positive mental attitude. It's almost there. You should have gone, damn right I can. I'll beat anybody.
Absolutely.
Bring on those African and American athletes. I'll wipe the floor with them all.
Well, we do really well at modern pentathlon. We do really well because you have to qualify. In order to get to the Olympics, you have to qualify not just in Britain, but you have to be top in Europe, which is why we always do so well, because it's such a tough process to qualify.
Yeah.
So full respect to the girls that do it so well.
Well, I really wish you well. I seriously do. I've got a lot of respect for you, Natasha.
Well, I've got a good
it.
team behind me. I've got an amazing team behind me.
Yeah.
So I've got Greg White, who's just come down off Mount Kilimanjaro. He's writing the overall training plan for me, and Robert Wave Leisure, he does all my day-to-day stuff, and Mark Foster helps with the swimming, and Jamie Staff, who
my God, it sounds like an acceptance speech.
I know, but I just have to thank them for all the work that they're doing, because they don't get anything from it, and they're amazing, and just even day to day, Jane does massages for me to help me recover, and just so many people that help, and they all seem to believe that, or want to see if it can be done. So it's great fun.
Well, good on you for doing it. As I say, I don't think I would have chosen modern pentathlon, but
what would you have chosen?
Bowls, I reckon. No, seriously, I don't know. What would I have chosen? Seriously, I reckon I would have chosen the archery, maybe.
Well, why not?
I've had a go at archery, and I was poor, but there's plenty of room for improvement, which is the way I see it.
Yeah, you never know unless you have a go, eh?
Yeah. And just finally, where can we see your progress and support you? Is there a website where we can watch your progress?
Yes, there is. It's www.eliteordefeat.com.
Elite or defeat.
Yes.
Okay, only the first words imprinted in my mind.
Absolutely. Okay. We'll gloss over the defeat. Elite or defeat.com. Yeah.
Excellent stuff. Natasha, it's been a pleasure having you on the show. Good luck with it.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
If it's all right with you, we'll chat to you this time next year and see how you've progressed.
Lovely, yes.
Lovely. Thank you, Natasha.
Thanks a lot, Steve.
Put it in the diary, producer Shahid.